All right, I think it's time we take a nap and progress time a little bit.
Got it.
It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow. Let's get some rest.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
There was like an odd delay there, so I didn't realize she was going to keep talking.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames, but it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
God, the art direction in this is so good.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
I think this is this world's Philemon.
You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
Alex says the art style of meshing mostly 2D drawn background and cell shaded style reminds me of Persona 5. This is by the Persona 5 team. This is their new game.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies.
Once again, if the audio is muffled, like if you guys can't hear the voices well, please tell me, because in my headphones, the voices are very drowned out by the music, but I can't tell if that's the way it is for you all.
I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
This is way over my head.
Understandable. But suffice it to say, I'm sure it will prove beneficial to you. There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend, what I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue, a transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old, In some core aspect, heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth.
Okay, so they're trying to have their cake and eat it too a little bit, where it's like their persona, they're the Shin Megami Tensei demons. They're also the fucking heroes from like Fate. This is the Holy Grail fighters. It's kind of cheeky.
However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals.
Right.
I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
I'll fix the audio after this cutscene.
Okay.
I really like the main character's
The
design.
bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him. And a new power
Oh.
yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
It's social links.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
All right, so I gained the party can study the Seeker and allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in academia. Whoa, what is this? Is there a sphere grid? I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from More. Or is the first of your followers, people that can support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Okay, so it is social links. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out. Oh, hell yeah.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Do we think we're going to get through all 5 of those days in this demo?
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case,
This road should take us to Grand Trad. Okay.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad. Okay, interesting world map. It's actually a pretty big world map. Assuming, like, there's roads leading down here, so I'm assuming there's gonna be a settlement here. We're gonna go there. The question becomes, do you think we'll come down here? I mean, we must, right? UI is very responsive, which is nice. Abandoned mine, no longer operational, now infested with monsters. The Nord mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected. We'll be going through the Nord mines. Are you ready? Sure am. We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
This game is so cool. The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
Did your wounds reopen?
What happened?
No, I'm fine. It's just... Can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget I have my eye on you. Don't forget, I have me eye on you. Hey, look up, in the air. That large bird is known as a corvo. Corvo, that's like Latin for raven or whatever, right? Like Corvo Atano or Corvus. It stalks prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. Ugh, so what now? Like, we need another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is. Besides, let me guess. You could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me? Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need you to move. Don't fall behind. All right. If I just bring it down a little bit, like maybe to there, that'll probably be good enough, right? Yeah. That'll probably balance it, I think. I do think maybe some of my graphic settings got changed as well, so I'll need to look at that. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't mean to skip that. Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. Hundos, the beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them the chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Really? You still don't get it, so be it. It seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention, as this subject affords few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now size up that hundo. What do you make of it? It's weaker.
Aye.
Indeed, you slipped out of death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Alright. I won't skip these, sorry. Press left trigger to activate phase sight and identify an enemy's strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue. Enemies of the same level will glow yellow. And higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you can overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple X attack. Rishin was right. Nice guess. That's video game literacy. Oh no, I'm weak. I'm wearing blue now. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. If you press LB when a cursor is over an enemy, you'll lock onto that enemy. That enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
All right.
Understood? Now try it yourself, lad. Let's really quickly... I hate to constantly fiddle with this stuff, but I just need to make sure my graphic settings didn't get fucked up. Okay, they didn't. We're good.
There are enemies around.
Right there.
Watch your step. Push through, cat.
This is bad.
All right.
No sense.
Ah. Okay.
Short work of them.
Wow, that makes grinding so much easier. There's going to be a point in the game where everything wants to run away from us, just like in Persona 5. And we're just going to be able to get so much experience. That's right. It's one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Press Y to initiate a squad battle against an enemy on the field. If you use Y to initiate squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge with X attacks, battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. However, if you are attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into a battle where the enemy is at an advantage. Survey the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with X attacks to stun them first, or jump directly into a strategic squad battle using Y. Phase sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemy reach. Use it to be efficient as you tackle the dungeon. This system straight up rocks. There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
There are enemies around.
Okay. No.
Incoming.
Okay, well, yipes.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
If you're unhappy with how battle is going, you can restart from the beginning by pressing left. Okay, left stick. Pressing right trigger assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have.
We need to figure out their affinities first.
Win.
Alright, it's not weak to wind.
Finish the job.
You gotta aim better than that. Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
This music kicks ass.
You're barely holding it together. You gotta heal up quick.
Alright, Grius, thanks for the assist.
Can't linger here. Let's move.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Sam says, hoping this game ends up holding up well. This game rocks so far. Like, truly, this game kicks all ass. It's fucking awesome. Oh, God, enemy.
I see the enemy. Spotted. On your guard. Come and get me.
No, I was so close to getting the break.
Suppose this is it.
No, shit.
Get him back on his feet.
Take this.
Okay, it's really pushing us towards.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
We really need him to get experience, so. Okay, well, that's not great.
Stroll got knocked out.
Vitus power.
Anyone get him back on his feet? Come on, soak it.
What?
I'm well, of
Badly
course.
wounded.
Not good.
So hard.
So bad. No, he wasted our turn. We're gonna get killed by a random NPC.
Someone help revive him.
Won't hold back.
God, that was rough. Can't believe that just happened to us.
We did it.
Oh, okay. So they're returned to 1 HP at the end of battle. It's extremely good. A small bug that glows with golden magma. Nobody would buy it, but there's apparently someone out there who's into them. Interesting. So, a jacket embroidered with the crest of House Haliatus, gifted by the manor servants. As only finery he owns, he keeps it clean and tailored. Interesting. Okay. Skill. Tilo. Day. There we go. Oh, I need to heal myself. All right, here we go. It was, in fact, Technoclock is right. It was attacking my soft spots for maximum damage. And frankly, embarrassing.
All right, we did it.
Oh boy. Okay. Elijah says they like my model. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Is there anywhere else to go? I'm looking at the mini map. The minimap doesn't rotate, so my brain was a little bit confused at like where I was looking and where I was. Let's fight this thing.
I think they see us.
Unknown. All right, well.
This is our chance. Forward, and we'll win this.
Hi, Haley. Welcome to the stream as well. I forgot to say hi to you.
Wind. Stay sharp.
That one's down. We've got nothing to worry about.
Techno says, at least you know non-boss encounters can actually be a threat. I am playing on hard mode, so that's probably why.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
God, I love this crazy battle theme.
I think we're in the clear.
I desperately need Ka to look at this game. I'm gonna steal some ideas from this.
Right there.
I think they see us.
Let's give them a fight. Let's take them all out.
Fantasy Persona is just like exactly what my brain needs.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Take this!
God, this shit rules.
Even easier than expected. Not bad. I feel stronger.
Yay, level up. I will probably put some points in strength soon, just to have some more strength.
What is it?
Haven't seen your lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? You seem dodgy yourself. You really think I look like a bandit? Aw, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed.
But
What are you doing in such a remote place? Whoa, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. Haley says, I'm curious what the mechanical differences are from Persona. It's got any of its own. It's using a different version of the press turn system. It's not exactly the same as Persona's. And obviously there's the field battles in this, because you can actually fight things and dodge things on the field. You don't need to do the turn-based combat. There's a lot of other mechanics at play, yeah. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared.
Pardon?
For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? Oh god, is there a Reaper in this game? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? In my trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. And when that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me to even speak of it. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. Hope nothing bad has happened. How much cash do I have? I have a bit of cash. I'll buy 500. I wish I had enough for that, but I don't. Oh, have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though. I'll stay put until the beasts settle down some. You find something worth selling? Well, you know where to find me.
There they are. All right. How's that? We have the edge.
don't let them counter!
Stay calm, everyone.
I won't hold back. Scour. Just one left.
They're dead. I knew you had this.
Tougher than I thought.
Only one
The freedom.
left.
Come
Finish
forth,
them
royal
off and
soul.
we're clear.
Hold on.
Not worth our breath.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless. This is bad. They're onto us. I see the enemy.
They sure are.
Time for some close. Catch. Forward.
Nice.
Nice work.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
There's some interesting Shin Megami Tensei 5 stuff here, too. Like, the way that items are, like, kind of laid out in the environment and stuff is, like, very SMT5. I know that's, like, a weird comparison point, but... Oh, come on. Oh, it didn't bring me into battle. Cool.
Let's push through. This
There we go.
battle's ours. Let's give it my all.
Hell yeah, Grius, let's go. The bonus experience and money for not getting hit in combat is cool. I think there is another Atlus game that does that, and I don't remember what exactly. Like that mechanic is so familiar to me, but I don't remember exactly why.
On your toes,
How like the hitbox is crazy. I just like don't even know that it's coming. Okay, that's fine.
By this power.
Not done yet.
Sure. Okay, it's fine.
I'll be getting a head start.
Whoa, that's cool.
Well, that about does it.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Okay.
There they are. Let's give him a fight.
we make the first move.
Hi, Colonel.
Seeker. Wind. Stay sharp.
They're down.
Take this.
I knew you had this.
Hello. Oh, look, it's Marty. Marty and Colonel. What's up?
That's all of them.
All right. This way for item on the map. Let's grab some stuff. Yep.
I see the enemy.
Wait for it to attack. Nope. There we go.
This could be our chance.
All right, we took it by surprise. Now we're gonna be able to mess this thing up.
A tough one.
All right. Yay, bonus experience.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Technoclock says, I think Octopath has something for no damage and overkilling. I do think that might be where my brain is going. Why I find that mechanic so familiar. Hold on, the air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded, even out here. It would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself, or would you rather we come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? Bah. The bastards lived long enough. Kill him quick.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
Interesting that I am not, like, I didn't have to input that command. What is that?
Never seen anything like it.
Oh, it's
That's
voiced.
not an igniter.
Got no mercy for you.
Shite.
Press B to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that?
I can
I
take
think
it.
something's coming.
Take this.
Watch out!
It's our turn now.
Techno says the old guy's voice is crisp in a good way. The voice acting in this game rocks. It is super good. Utilizing formations effectively. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position. Oh my god, there's front row and back row in this game, just like Final Fantasy. That's a big change from Persona. Holy crap. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage but take less damage. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down to move party members between rows.
Barely holding together.
To the rear guard.
Gotta heal up quick.
Oh wow, we can change. Wow, this is cool.
Still standing. Got no mercy for you. Coming at us.
Seeker! Scour!
Take this. Or finish the job.
Nice. All right, we're done to one.
Blast.
turn now! Shite!
Seeker! Wind!
Take this! Still standing. Got no mercy for you! Hold still! Here they come!
I won't hold back!
We should kill him, yep. Okay. Woohoo! Are they soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within.
Hey,
I'll happily trade some illegal miners from the for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside?
Indeed.
You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
Okay.
what is it?
Caught me surprised. Didn't think there'd be others with business at an abandoned mine. But why come here of all places? Is there something you know inside? I could ask you the same thing. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out.
Come highly recommended.
But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason, so if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. Sell.
Now then.
Alright, we made some money. Buy revival medicine. I'll buy one. Buy 4 more of those. And then I'll buy 2 more of these just to have 3 revival medicines if necessary. And I'll just dump the rest of it's always good to have like 99 potions in a game. You know what I mean? Even if it's just the lowest level, it just allows you to heal up. This area used to be quite a bustling little hub, but these days only the curious tend to get close. Of course, I made a fortune in those days. Now I'm lucky to get loose change. From the looks of it, the veins were far from depleted, so why did the Sanctus Church order the mine's closure?
Thank you.
I wonder. Thank you kindly. Come back at any time. So it wasn't just my imagination to think we were being followed this whole time. But like Gria said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can.
Wait a second.
There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against our best interests to cause a scene and risk the Crown Theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then...
Oh, sounds like there won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Let's go. If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
However,
It's dead quiet. Are you sure there's still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel? Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely...
Stop! Don't move!
Halt, deserters.
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in a narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use, the entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately, you've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We will fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now.
All right, we did it!
It's very convenient that we can just level up.
I can't believe this. What are you doing?
Oh my god, our fairy friend can fight too. That's funny. Sugar Coma says, I love the term crown theocracy. It sounds so cool. It really does. It adds like a very like legitimate, serious intrigue to it all. Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you, I didn't see no deserters. Please, don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived. And the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on. Let's move.
It was our captain.
Stop right there. What are you doing? Oh, they saw us. I can't believe this. That was the last of them.
I'm really digging this. I really like this system. It definitely makes like exploring easier.
No way.
Isn't that? Just as I thought. It all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
His persona's gonna awaken.
7 years ago. The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Halia.
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
God, the voice acting is good.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no. Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
His Persona version is going to be a rock star? Is that what's happening? Or, oh, a Lance Commander. That's cool. Oh no, it's a great sword.
I will show you a world with honor.
But he's a leader. That's the whole point. He's leading the people. The Vox Populi.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it. Cover me.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Makes sense. Okay, so he does physical damage. Oh, he's the warrior archetype. Okay, I get it.
The freedom of a wanderer. Seeker! Wind! It's still up?
Oh, I just realized I can control the warrior. So I do have the ability to control my party members. Oh my god, we already have a buff fight? That's crazy.
Warrior! Hack and slash!
It's okay.
They normally don't introduce those in Persona games for a little while.
Still here?
Take this. Die.
Oh, ouch. He got to turn back. He's gonna kill me. No, he's not. Alright, idiot.
Warrior! I'll cut you down!
I will fight with. I won't hold back. Wind.
Do not cast it on me. No. Alright. Am I gonna lose? No. Alright, so I have to defend with
You gotta heal up quick.
him, which means medicine on Tilo. And now defend so he doesn't get a turn, an extra turn. Okay, and his defense is down, so we should be able to take him out pretty easy. Okay, yeah, so I have direct control now. Neat.
Warrior! Hack and slash!
The freedom of a wanderer. Come forth, royal soul. We're not out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
Take this.
So even if he hits me with the fire now, he's just gonna get one turn, so he'll be fine. Oh, he didn't. Perfect.
I shall vanquish evil. Tougher than I thought.
I refuse.
A tough one.
Nice. We did it.
Not bad.
Wow, he really leveled up.
I shall rise to the occasion.
He gets a lot of stats every level up. Wow.
Possible.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
No objections. What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
All right.
Together we stand.
We can study the warrior archetype now, so we have that unlocked. Oh, and it's like each part of the Vitruvian man. So hold on. The logic here dictates that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 arcana in this game. Arcana. In the same way that, like, you know, Persona has like the various arcana. I don't remember how many there are in Persona 5. 12? Maybe? 12 arcana, 13? So it seems like this has one more because it has the main characters, but I'm not sure. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
This game's aesthetics are fucking crazy.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Rishan says 22 arcana in Persona 5. Interesting. I don't remember it being that many, but I guess that makes sense.
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes.
I call this like the Yosuke problem, which is a little bit weird of a like maybe a touch point here because Yosuke is a pretty well-developed character. But in Persona 4, right, you start off the game and you get your persona quickly, and then it kind of ferries you into your companions that you need to then get like unlock their personas for in order to like have a functioning party, right? And because Yosuke is the first major party member, his dungeon and like story, I guess, part of it is like really truncated because the game just is like, all right, we need to get you like a party, a functioning party. So it just kind of is like used as a tutorial. And so it's like, okay, here's your mission. You'll spend a few days investigating it, but then like he kind of just like gets his power really quickly and then he's in your party forever. And it, of course, because he's the first party member, he gets a lot of development over the course of the game where he's kind of always around to interject, whereas like later party members aren't, so they get less time for development. But there is like an interesting imbalance there where like characters that are introduced early, you don't really explore their flaws and weaknesses as much as the characters that are introduced later, because the characters that are introduced later, you spend so much more time recruiting and doing their like inciting event in order to like learn about them. I wonder if this game is going to be the same with that. Because that is actually kind of a flaw with the structural formatting of like a JRPG, where like just by nature of the game's runtime, you learn less after recruiting later party members than you do like in the lead up to meeting them. And then for the characters that join your party early, you learn more about them as the game progresses than you do before the start, because they really want to ramp you up. Hey Dax, welcome.
Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom.
I think Moore's voice actor is just soft-spoken, and that's why it seems like the music is so much louder in this cutscene. I think he's genuinely just quiet.
And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
Like it's an heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica. Okay.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius's lineage chart, please.
This here.
This is a chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather Mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Okay. That explains what that currency is. Each character can study archetypes obtained through the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes Mag, minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost. Okay. To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets. Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Oh, fuck. Using fire, ice, and electric magic, it excels at hitting enemies' weak points. He's going to become a warrior, I think, because I don't think he's going to be long for this story. Does this change what weapon he wields? It does. Soldier's sword, innocent greatsword. Huh. I hear a familiar voice. Magic is that which manifests itself from yearning. It is a thing born of the heart. That most resonant vessel in thee, which awakens with a roar, thou art its speaker. 'Tis thy means to shout down thy fears with a voice like thunder. The heroes of old perished, only possessing one, yet this marks thee apart. Thou canst acquire and wield many. Who are you? This voice, I can't remember. Interesting. All right, who do we want to make him? Because I don't know if I want to spend any archetypes on an archetype that he'll later grab. I wish I knew what his stats were right now. I'm going to make him a warrior. Oh, okay. So this will change how his statuses work. This would be the archetype that the young nobleman recently awakened to. The warrior's domain is physical offense by way of a weighty greatsword. Few other archetypes can compete with its raw destructive power, yet that specialization comes at cost. It has virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits. If your aim is to overwhelm the enemy with brute force, I'd say this is a fine archetype to do with. 500 mag is required to channel the warrior. It's the archetype you've chosen. Let me think about it. All right, let's look at Seeker.
This right here.
This is the archetype you now use yourself, taking a balanced approach to combat, wielding the power of wind as well as healing and support abilities. Its offensive capabilities pale compared to more specialized archetypes. Even so, you'll find it's a versatile power that lacks any major weaknesses. 500 mag is required to channel the Seeker. This is the archetype you've chosen. Let me think about it. Petward says, how am I liking the demo? It's great. I feel exactly the same way I felt about it as I did yesterday when we tried it originally, and it rocked then, and it continues to rock now. I really like the narrative so far. I'm very interested in the political intrigue that is going on. Mage, using ice, fire magic. Okay, let's see what he says about the mage.
This right here.
An expert in magical attacks of the three specialties, fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, that a mage's defenses are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They're best kept out of foes' attentions or the battle will turn dire. They tend to go through their MP fast, and a mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You'll have to use your magic strategically to succeed. This is not the archetype I am choosing for this. I am choosing warrior. Thank you, because he has huge strength. I can see his stat list on the left.
All right.
But yeah, I dig it. I like all the changes from Persona. Yes, he's earned my trust. So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. Here's his magical girl transformation. I hear the voices of past heroes. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
What did you say?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp. Warrior archetype is awakened. You can now change archetypes in the main menu. Okay,
I still
cool.
have much to learn.
Fascinating.
That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on.
That is...
Choose a different one to change it. What is this? Okay, I need to be level 20. This is how it works. So I need the unlock condition for this means I need to level up my social rank with more. Need to get secret of rank 20, and I need 8,000 mag. That should be fine. If you're grinding already, you're gonna get so much of this shit so quickly. All right, I'm not gonna futz around with this though, because I don't wanna mess anything up. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some of the functions of the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king. From the main menu, you can raise these virtues in many ways. Wah. Where do I do that? Quest. What about royal virtues? Where's the virtues menu? Okay, this menu system fucking slaps ass. This is cool as hell. Oh, okay, so this is just, these are going to increase. This is like the studying system from Persona. I get it. Neat.